Our offspring will certainly complete what we've started. Yes, let us hope so. Does anybody find it weird? I'm not sure if I've commented on this before, but wouldn't you be like, it's up to our children, or if you're looking far into the future, maybe descendants, my offspring. Just springing right off my nutsack. It's just a machine gun that does fit. I mean, I'm sure it'll do more. And I had to hold still for. I'm gonna say silver. My knee-jerk reaction so far to like one battle is that Colonel's base cross is better. Silver is better. Also, like I said, I think this looks a little tacky. I just think it looks a little tacky. This might be very weird. This might be very weird, but I put it in the thumbnail, or Sam put it in the thumbnail for me. Thus, I'm legally obligated to use it for at least a while. I don't want some random person coming in here thinking, oh goody goody, you're using the cross that I like, and then me just being naked. I gotta ball him, it's the only way. I knew this would never work. Walk into that. It's weird to have stuff to talk about for Mega Man, because normally I just put together Mega Man videos like once a week as I come up with them, right? But between like the stinking comics, no, hit him please, and now Star Force, it's like I actually have things to talk about, which I suppose we can say is a nice change of pace. But yeah, no, like being able to play and easily record everything, because like I'm lucky enough that I get to, you know, like I have ways to record Legends. So for me, Legends not coming out, like Legends not being the next one, isn't the biggest deal in the world, right? Love Legends dearly, but I have other ways to play it. But I've been waiting for like a way to play stinking Star Force. I really like Battle Network, but I can also see it not being everyone's cup of tea. Though, Star Force has similarities to Battle Network, but I think it differentiates itself pretty well, where it's like familiar, but not just like carbon copy. I was having a lot of fun the other day screwing around with my copies of stinking, you know, like Star Force, just messing around to refamiliarize myself with them. I am tempted to just replay them all on my own, but it's like, nah, it'll be more special if I wait to stream them and then be like, I'm rediscovering this for the first time in 20 years. Anyway, you lose. Now it's time to eat mockfish, so it's your job to start the fire. We didn't start the fire. It's always been burning since the world's been turning. Okay. Yeah, alright. I wasn't really feeling base cross in the beginning, and to a degree, I still just kind of like the, you know, more straightforward Buster. But at the same time, I do have to admit, as soon as they let me start customizing my frickin' loadout, this actually is pretty good. Oh, fuck you. I mean, I guess this is still better than him doing Magnet Road. What? Oh, I could have moved. Think I had air shoes on the last base cross. This is what I was saving this for. Are you... Oh, shit. I can't do it beside me. There we go, he's dead. Let's assume that I can kill this thing in, like, one turn. Especially if I somehow pull this off. Alright. Taking advantage of the big enemies that you know you're only going to have to fight one of at a time is a pretty good strategy, that's all I'm going to say. That'll clear up a lot of space. I think we got him. Actually, this is bad because he could have taken extra damage from the wood virus, come to think of it. One turn liberation. Okay. Oh, he needed it and he deserved it and he's a good boy. He's got 8 HP. Darn it. There. North-south tackle, bitch. Double souls. Da-da-da-da. Double soul. Okay. Do find it very hard to listen to the Pokemon openings at this point. Because, like, the Japanese ones are just, like, they're just so much better. They have so much heart. It doesn't feel like a focus-tested thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think the 4Kids were the only ones that knew how to make good frickin' Pokemon openings. Were they dumb and cheesy? Yes, but that was their charm. Oh god, he healed. Yeah, I do wonder, would it be more is it more interesting me using Base Cross than just, like, regular, or is it like you're making the game too easy? Or is it like, well, you are making the game easy, but... You know what? I'll use some souls. You are making the game easy, but also... You're not using Buster Max. And if you're not using Buster Max, you're not being as cheap as you could be. The Airhawk will not have the code that I want. But I still would like it. Please and thank you. Or it could be a Tornado L. L for loser because I'm dumb for thinking that it might have given me something I wanted. Brought up the whole Christmas thing, you know, when I was over at, like, my parents' house the other day. Because, like, last year I made, like, a deal with my siblings where it's like, listen... Listen, why don't we just keep things simple if you guys are okay with it? I don't get you guys anything, you don't get me anything, and that's like one less thing we have to worry about for Christmas. I brought that up, like, again this week, and my mom was like, oh, freaking humbug over here. I'm like, listen, it just, you know, it makes things simpler. I don't really have a lot of things that I'd probably want from people, so then they get, like, you know... So then they, like, pull something out of their ass for me, and it's like, oh, okay, what do I do with this oddball thing you give me? I don't know, I just do not like, you know... I don't mind giving presents, but I do kind of mind receiving them. And when it comes to giving presents, I also think that I'm more inclined to enjoy that, specifically if it's just kind of like... when it makes sense, right? Not like, oh man, I need to think of some random piece of whatever to give to you, but more like what I did with Sam the other week, where... I got him, like, a bin of Pokemon cards where, you know, like, the full arts and everything, like, the full arts and holographics were taken out of, right? It's like, yeah. This is something I think he may like, so therefore I shall pick it up. Just to be nice. Not because of an arbitrary calendar date. Giga Cannon. What the? You motherfucker! Because the Champu needed to go back to his space. That's how he blew that up.